Hello, my name is Andrew Lee. I am the Chief Executive Officer for IMCS, and I'm here with Brian Seitz. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This here is the CyBio FeliX.
So this system is set up to run affinity purification and the SciX buffer exchange step. So you've got your full extract to desalted purified protein in one workflow. The CyBio FeliX is our go-to flexible benchtop liquid handling system.
That flexibility and that small footprint, right? The ability to fit into a hood, it really comes in because you've got 12 deck positions and using that upper layer and the bottom layer to accommodate more consumables here, right?
Yeah, bringing the third dimension into this and being able to stack the two decks. You can see the top deck splits here. So to access the bottom deck, the head can just reach right down between the two top decks, pick up tips, or access some of the wash reservoirs down here on the bottom deck, and then move up to, so that's how we kind of fit all 12 deck positions that we need to run a more complex workflow like this that has multiple steps and multiple different pieces of labware.
So yeah, there is actually two chemistries that's happening here, that affinity purification, that extraction, and then a buffer exchange, and using up all 12 positions here. So this is a really flexible and compact system that allows you to do that protein purification from start to finish. Sample, I'll do it. They're very clean, unbuffered solutions.
I have to give IMCS credit for coming up with a way to do, what is really two different experiments, two different steps, the affinity purification and the buffer exchange with as few as 12 pieces of labware. I mean, that's really the kind of workflow that would take a long time to do by hand. And when you're running it automated, you can just walk away and let the system do it without any kind of manual intervention in the middle.
I mean, the whole process probably takes less than 2 hours or so.
Okay.
So every 2 hours, you're cranking out nearly 100 different proteins.
Yeah, pretty remarkable.
Yep. And you also mentioned this enclosed system.
This enclosure is designed that, if you're working maybe at a lower biosafety level, you just want to have this out on the bench, you don't need it in a hood, then this provides protection for the user and it gives the sample some extra cleanliness and extra protection, while you can just fit it on a standard lab bench. There's built-in safety, so the system will detect if the cover's open or closed. As soon as you open the cover, it stops, gives you a chance to load the deck, put your labware, put your IMCS tips on there, and then once you close it, it's ready to go, off and running.
Here we have the open system.
Yes.
And we have the demo run of IMCStips for affinity purification.
Yep.
So it's a smaller condensed version of it without the buffer exchange, but you can do one workflow and you can do the buffer exchange, another workflow. So again, all 96 samples just kind of running in parallel. Really what we're showing here is equilibrate, sample bind, wash 1, wash 2, and 2 elution steps. But again, that's kind of a default mode. And you can see the equilibration buffer just being pipetted through the affinity resin tips, processing all 96 at once.
And that's one of the nice things about the flexibility built into this system, the option to select, do you want to run the buffer exchange? Maybe the elution buffer is compatible with your downstream workflow, and you can save some time by just doing the purification and working with the samples however you're going to work with them. So it gives you a lot of options to really run the workflow that suits your needs and gets you the samples you need.
We're seeing a lot of customers use the system and use our chemistries for a lot of the protein purification.
We've had a lot of interest at our booth this week. Customers come by and see, they can do protein purification in an automated way, and they've been very impressed by the ease of implementing this workflow. It's something we say a lot. We like our instrument to be a complete system, and having a partner like IMCS develop an assay that we can run really makes the system a lot more versatile and a lot more useful to a lot more people. So it's great to have somebody like you developing a great assay.
Thank you. And it's great to partner with Analytik Jena on a great system like this.
Looking forward to putting together some new workflows. I understand, beyond the affinity protein purification, we've got a few more applications we can automate.
Definitely.
Look forward to getting those rolling out quickly.
Yeah, thank you so much. And a great pleasure meeting you. And again, thanks for setting this up.
Of course. Yeah. Enjoy the show.
Okay.
See you around.
Yeah.